try to do the best I could. Never saved games before. Luckily for me, I had Trevor Hoffman, the all-time saves leader. Great mentor, great friend, and he did everything for me. He really did. He took me aside after games. We'd talk. Just watching him and his routine, watching him warm up, watching him last year in September when I did it too. When I was first called up, it was everything I could have hoped for and asked for. In all honesty, he was a friend. In all honesty, he loved being around the bullpen. He loved being around the players. He always wanted to come in the clubhouse, hang out, talk, chat. But when it came down to work and business, he was all business. But at the same time, he knew how to make it fun. Like he did what everyone kind of the media called Camp Hoffman. Before we started, doing our throwing program, at around 3 o'clock before games, we'd be out at 2:30 running a couple miles or doing some ab work and other conditioning that he would run actually for us. But he'd do something fun about it. We'd mix it up. We'd do football passes in there and stuff like that too. So he'd be hard on you. He'd push you and make sure that you knew how hard it was to play this game, because he did it for 18 years and he knew how hard it was. So I think he wanted to make you appreciate it, and you did. But at the same time, he wanted you to appreciate the outside aspects of it too. So if we went out traveling on the road, he'd take you out for dinner and he'd talk to you for a couple hours. We'd just have a nice casual dinner. Everyone would sit around and he'd talk about his wisdom of 18 years of baseball. He was a fantastic guy. Great friend off the field, great mentor on the field, and just all around fantastic person.
When it became obvious the torch was being passed, he talked to you about that?
Yeah, he did. We actually, most of our conversation was never about, I'm going to be the closer, he's going to be the closer, anything like that. It was, if he saw me warming up, he would talk to me about, maybe you can do this, it will help a little bit better. Instead of throwing 22 pitches in the bullpen, now you throw only 15 and you're ready for the game and you save 7 extra pitches. Your arm feels better, everything feels better. It's for the longevity of your career. So it'd be things like that, maybe you want to try this instead or do this. He'd give me hints and, little pieces to help me out in my game. It wouldn't be discussions of how to close a game. It was, because everyone's different. He pitches differently than I do. I think it was more of the mentality and the makeup. He wanted to make sure that I was, strong in my heart and my head when I went out to the mound. And I think he knew that and saw that in me.